Good morning. It's Sunday, September the 8th, and it's about 6:15 in the morning. I got an early start at about 5:52 this morning, and I'm on my way to walking into church, which is about 7.2 miles away. Well, it's getting close to our Camino time. I have 27 more days till I get on the plane with my brother and we fly on over, and so trying to get us my last training walks as I can as we get closer to that magic day. Let's see, what's new? Oh, it's 68 degrees when I started this morning, but here's the problem. It is 96% relative humidity. It's a killer. Just an absolute killer this morning. I wasn't more than 15 minutes into my walk when I started to sweat profusely. So anyway, I just want to give you a quick update on what was going on. I'm wearing my Adidas shoes I've been training in for a while. They have over 540 miles. Last weekend I ended up applying a lot of shoe glue to both sets of shoes because they've really taken a beating. But I'm very happy with them. They're still pretty good and comfortable, and they're going to allow me to save my other shoes for the actual Camino, because I have a second backup pair that I'm actually going to wear. I've already broken them in, and so they're ready to go on the trip. Alright, I'll check back in with you in a couple more minutes. What's interesting is it is not yet sunrise. Sun's back over here, but it doesn't come up for probably at least another 5 to 6 minutes. I got my start during what's known as before morning nautical twilight. I kind of like it, but boy, I tell you, it is humid out here this morning. All right, back with you shortly. Buen Camino. Well, back with you again, Bama hiker, and I'm on my Camino practice run. As you can see behind me, I've got the sun coming up. It's really kind of different because when it was coming up earlier this summer, it was much more over in that direction. Anyway, I was a little off my prediction. It's actually been about 15 extra minutes since I thought it would be coming up. Some other news I have is I'm kind of excited. I've been talking with Brooks Range Mountaineering Equipment folks about trying out one of their new products to be a gear tester for it. And I found out they're taking me up on my offer. And what I'm going to be getting in the mail this next week is a down blanket. It's actually a sleeping system, and it's called the Cloak. It's a basically like a down-filled sleeping bag, but it has no zippers, and it's basically cut all the way open, with the exception of a foot sack. And it comes with a sleeping pad. Now what's kind of nice about this is it comes in 3 different temperature ranges: 15 degrees, 30 degrees, and 45. And for the Camino, I figured probably the 30 would be about right. It's filled with 850 power down, which is a lot of loft, but a lot less weight. And so the system itself actually weighs 1 pound. So I'm pretty excited to see it, and we'll discuss it a bit more later on. I was also in talks for the last couple months with Backpacker Magazine and their gear editor about being a possible gear tester with my brother John while we're on the Camino. And they thought, since we're going to be covering such a large distance, close to 500 miles, in such a short period of time, which is basically a month, that we might be ideal boot testers. So we've been hoping to get some boots to test, but as I mentioned earlier, we're 27 days out from flying. We've heard no word about whether or not we'll get shoes or not, or boots to test. And so right now, my plan is to still go with my Adidas that I've already broken in. If these other shoes come in, maybe this week, I might have time to get out and walk with them, break them in, and try and work out any hot spots. But if they come too late, I'll probably just have to tell them sorry. We can test them when we get back because I'll continue to walk. But I don't know if I'll take them for the Camino. Same thing with my brother John. His feet are a little bit larger, so he's harder to fit. But that information will be provided back to them for their spring 2014 edition of the new gear and products that are coming out by the different manufacturers. So, but anyway, that's kind of interesting news. And so I'll keep you up to date on that. I'll probably do a little video once the cloak comes in and just kind of show it to you, compare it to a synthetic bag. I do have a down bag right now. It's a little heavy. It's a little over 2 pounds and it's bulky and it's rated to about 20 degrees. All right, more later. Okay, I'm back with you. It's about 7:19 in the morning, and I'm over halfway. I've gone 5 miles at this point. I still have about 2 miles to go to get to my church on this training hike this morning. I'm walking with a 24-pound pack to help me. I thought it's kind of interesting. I'm actually a little slow this morning, and that's because when I do these videos, I tend to walk a little bit slower. Plus also, I like to watch what I've recorded afterwards. So I'm a little bit slower on my time, but I picked it back up again. And I hope to be at my destination, the church, by 8 o'clock. That usually gives me enough time to take a quick shower and get cleaned up. So, all right. Oh, I mentioned 24-pound pack. I think on the Camino, I'll probably have about a 30-pound pack. I did a pre-pack 2 weekends ago, and it was I was at about 28 pounds, not including my water weight, and a few other odds and ends. So, but that's what I'm shooting for, is 30 pounds or less, because we're carrying a lot of cold weather gear. If you are going to be doing the Camino, I'm doing it in October, fall, and we're basically at the same latitude as Chicago, just a little bit higher. And I like AccuWeather.com. Their long-range forecast already is showing some of the projected temperatures and conditions. And I used Burgos because that's where my brother and my friend Andy and I will be walking, that region. And it's already showing that the temperatures will be the high for the day around the low 70s, upper 60s, but basically cooling off into the mid 40s and low 40s as the days progress for about the October 13th to the 17th time frame. So, all right, just want to share that with you, and I gotta pick up the pace. We'll be back with you later. Bon Camino. All right, we're back again. I received a couple texts from people asking, hey, 24 pounds, what do you got in your pack? And well, good question. I'm carrying 1.25 liters of water. Got a thermos jug of hot coffee for me. I've got my church clothes along with a change of shoes. I've got all my toiletries and shower items, as well as my camera gear, electronics, my iPad. I got some food, and just some other knickknacks. So it's right around 24 pounds, which is okay, which is great. Now the other thing that's kind of great too is it's 7:51 and a half, and I'm at my destination, my church. So what I want to do is basically say thank you. We've done it in 2 hours. It was 7.2 miles, and we're doing pretty good. So not bad for an old man getting ready for the Camino. And I say and a lot, but anyway, thanks for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed this, and we'll be back with you with some more little video clips in the future. Thanks. Bon Camino.